the 110-meter hurdles. Quick sprinting in that women's 100 meters a little while ago as well. How well can these 8 fellas go? It's 200. Mumenthaler is in lane 1. We start on the outside here with Alexandra Ogando of the Dominican Republic, 5th in the Olympic Games. I think he's a little bit disappointed with that lane draw. In his 3 races in Paris, get this, in his heat he ran 20.04, in his semi ran 20.09, and in his final 20.02. How about that for consistency? Here is Kenny Benarek, the Olympic silver medalist in Tokyo and again in Paris a month or so back. He was 7th in the Olympic 100 meters, but he is a 200-meter specialist. I think this is his best distance. Letsile Tebogo, the Olympic champion from Botswana. He has proved all but unbeatable in recent weeks, winning the 100 meters in Rome a week ago in 9.87 against a top field. He's flying, he's in 6th. Arian Knighton goes in lane 5. He's still only 20, and this lad was 4th in the Tokyo Games 3 years ago. Trouble is, he was also 4th in Paris a month back. He would have been very, very disappointed not to have medalled. Fred Curley goes in lane 4. Massive figure, 6'3" Fred Curley. He's a huge character. Won in shorts over 11 days, going 9.87 over 100. I think this is his best distance too. He's in 4. Courtney Lindsay, 6th in the US Olympic trials at 100 and 200. He's the smallest in the field by many inches. He's 5'10". There's some huge guys in this field. Joseph Van Bulle of Liberia goes in lane 2. He's a 6'2" as well. He won't be entirely happy with that lane draw. Hasn't broken set 20 this year. And there's Timothée Mumenthaler, the European champion from Switzerland. You'd never guess, would you? Set a personal best to win that European title in Rome. 10.06 was his 200 best. 20.28. His 200 best. And in Rome, he was near his personal best in his semi-final, and then a personal best in the final. Went out in the repechage round in the games, did Mumenthaler. He goes in 1 for Switzerland. Van Bulle of Liberia in 2. Lindsay in 3 for USA. Fred Curley, his compatriot, goes in lane 4. Watch him, he was 3rd in the 100 last week in Rome in 9.95. Arian Knighton in 5. Tebogo, the Olympic champion at 100, silver medalist at 200, goes in 6. Benarek 7. Ogando in 8. The Olympic champion Tebogo then in lane 6 in the orange. Olympic champion at 200 meters, and Benarek has got the jump on him at the moment in the headband. They come round into the straight. Knighton's got some work to do. Benarek is strong, remember. He's a fabulous 400-meter runner. But can Tebogo get back to him? Here he comes. Is there going to be enough track? Yes, there is. Times it to perfection yet again. He loves this distance. He's a growing force at 100, but he's almost the finished article at 200. Is Letsile Tebogo, former footballer, who's nicknamed Schoolboy. I don't suppose any of the lads behind him there tonight would have been too happy with being beaten by a schoolboy, but that time again, Steve, very quick, 19.55 to Benarek's 19.57, and a personal best for the American. Just shows what can be done when there's great competition. You don't need a sun on your back and a following wind and so on. That is absolutely brilliant. Top 200-meter sprinting with these damp conditions. The wind, well, almost still air, plus 0.4.
I think that's incredible, Tim. I mean, Benarek, that puts him, I think, into the world's all-time top 10. I'll just double-check that, but I think it does. And Tebogo should thank him, because what a bend Benarek runs. Knighton was up there. He's run 19.79, and Tebogo then has to fight for this. You know, he's been able to cruise through. He's so strong at the end. But look at this here. But look at his silky form. He's having to work hard. He's having to, as you were saying, hope that the track hangs there for him, that he can get to the line just ahead. And it is literally just 0.02 of a second, with two brilliant pieces of sprinting there. Benarek led it all the way till the last 2 meters. Tebogo not letting this brilliant season of his end on a bit of a damp squib, literally, here tonight in the chilly conditions in Zurich. Burned his way through there to take the win, 19.55. but I'm sure the American will be pretty pleased with his performance, even though he came second.
Well, the first 5 home, well under 20 seconds there tonight. A season's best for Fred Curley, back in 4th. But there it is. Tebogo 1955, Benarek 1957. It's not often you see 2 fellas get under 19.6 in a 200. That was special.
Joint 8th, Tim, with Gatlin. Excellent 200 metres. Can't quite say the same for the long jump at the moment. Pinnock, the only man over 8 metres. Tentoglu with some work to do here. 7.86 is best so far. This is now into round 5. That's better. Tracksuit bottom's not